Hello.
Hello. Back again.
Back again. Episode 15.
Yes.
Away we
15.
go. 15.
15 weeks.
15 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. We've not actually even... We have recorded... Well, did we miss a week?
No, we recorded one late because we had prior engagements.
Yeah.
But
well, we've been pretty good.
look at us go.
Yeah, look at us go. Hope you guys are also going well. Welcome back to another week. And, hopes everyone's week has started off well, happily. Everyone had a good weekend.
Yeah, it started off stinking hot.
Oh, it's been brutal.
Going from, what were we, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we were talking on the potty about how cold
freezing.
Carnival Flowers was.
Yeah,
and
absolutely
then
freezing.
34 degrees on Saturday.
Yep.
I went out to Mum and Dad's to the pool and
And
had
like 96% humidity. It's crazy. Like we live in tropical far north Queensland now. It's
paradise.
Oh, it's the worst. We're not built for sunlight and we're not built for the humidity. Like I don't care who you are.
No.
It's just
built for snow.
built for the cold, overcast climates.
Cold and dark.
Cold and dark. Yeah.
Like mildew.
Yeah. Fungi.
Yeah. Just call you mushrooms.
Call me mushrooms.
Yes.
Call me the fun guy.
Apart from the temperature, have you had a decent week?
Yeah, it's been good. We're just getting in the flow of it now.
You'll be getting smashed, I reckon.
Absolutely smashed. Off to an absolute ripper start.
Yep. We burned a few on the weekend and gave a few out and ready for another box.
It's the season for it. The season of giving candles. It's we're doing doing
what sort of volume are you doing for the listeners that think you make 10 candles a week?
Not 10.
Like, what do you average a week for?
Oh, it's super hard because it's seasonal, but
like now ramping up.
Like ramping up, we've sort of been averaging, I think last week we did like 8.5. This week we've punched out
8.5 candles.
Yeah, 8.5, 8.5 full candles. 8,500.
Which, all hand poured, hand wicked.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big commitment, really. You talk about a commitment for a podcast, but it's a lot of pouring.
It's a lot of wicking.
It's a lot of everything.
Yeah. It's tiresome, but it's good. Like it gives us the opportunity to like watch podcasts and stuff, and like you work from home. Like it's really good.
And I suppose you get into the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
Like anything. I remember getting roped into. We had an organic farm near home, like crop farm, so no pesticides.
Yeah.
And I got roped into going, and they do like weed pulling.
Yeah.
Like once the weeds got up high, they just pay you to walk the rows and pull. And I was like, 12, 13. I was like, this is all right. And then I got about, I don't know, 4 rows in. I was like, this is shit. But then you sort of get into the rhythm of it a bit. And you just like make a bit of a game out of it. Yeah. You just get it done. And then at the end of it, you're like, oh, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Well, like once you get like, I hate the word systems. Yeah. But once you get like a system and a routine for like mindless jobs, it's not too bad. We're pretty excited about like the automation stuff that's coming in. What takes us roughly 6 hours now, the machines get done in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be...
And it's a whole new skill set to learn. Like you get to learn all the other side of it, I guess. The automation side of it.
Machine side of it. Because we've got a pretty good system now of like machines and rotation of stock and all that sort of stuff. But that changes the game massively. And obviously aiming for like these overseas contracts, like we sort of have done reasonably well in the Australian marketplace, like where we would be considered an industry leader in our category for sure.
Yeah. No,
and it's not quite as big of a... We've still obviously got room to grow, but the overseas market's really where the volume is. Like,
and that's where you'll lift that growth ceiling.
That's right, yeah.
Like
So at the moment,
you'll hit a point here in Australia, won't you?
And also, like, we've hit a point that we just physically can't hand pour any more candles.
Yeah,
we just physically cannot
There's not enough hours in the day.
We just can't do it. We have to scale up. But the scale isn't really... Like, you can't do a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. Like, you probably could, but it wouldn't really be... like cost effective or like energy effective. Like you sort of got to go from some... Like, we have some automation, like our volumetric pouring machines and all that, and our vats and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. But but the actual production automation,
putting on one extra person's not going to give you an extra 8,000 candles a week.
No, that's right. So but there's no like machine that kind of does a little bit more. It's like you're either doing the amount of candles we're doing, or you're doing like 10,000 candles a day.
Like,
There's no like, there's no cost-effective machine that we can put in that only offers us like a little bit of growth and then a little bit for not a lot of money. Like for the cost of that machine, like there is a machine that pours a bit faster than us, and it would be on a conveyor belt, so we wouldn't be manhandling it. But it's only like $10,000 cheaper than the candle pouring machine that's got 12 nozzles and pours 1,000 like every 30 minutes.
It's not like going from like a hand saw to a circular saw to a sawmill.
No.
You got to go straight from a hand saw to a sawmill.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So there's no like cost effective. There are machines that do the middle parts, but it's like, why would you invest slightly less money in a machine that does not as good of a job as the kind, like a bit more expensive machine that does everything. Like, so it's like, so that's been our goal, is we sort of didn't do any of the middle steps. We sort of just been busting our asses trying to cover the middle steps manually so that we could afford to just go straight into the big machines, the good machines. So like we talked about a couple of podcasts back, the glass manufacturing in England. It was like this huge thing. And that's what a lot of, when automation was happening in England, the guys who jumped on it too soon got beaten in the end, because the guys that sort of waited out until the next better machine was out just fucking cleaned up. And so like we really didn't want to invest any of our money into a machine that we knew was obsolete and not that much cheaper. So that's sort of why we've lagged. We haven't lagged behind, but we haven't been growing. We've also been growing. I don't know. We could have been growing less manually faster. Yeah. But we didn't really see the return on investment in that. We sort of were just like, well, we can nut it out and we can employ people and we can do stuff in the meantime, and then we'll just jump to the super big manufacturing. Yeah,
whereas in comparison, like with the cigar business, like we've started small volume and you know, we've sort of set a reasonable target for what we want to achieve. But when we did talk about like scaling up to have like heaps of stock on hand, we were like, let's just just price it. Yeah. And it was like, we were close to $1 million for our first order, and it's just like, that's not an economical.
Yeah, we had a couple of like chain stores contact. Well, we were in contact with a couple of like big tobacco stores across Australia that were really interested in stocking this warfighter stuff right from the beginning, and we sat down with John and Scott right at the start and said, what business model do we want to do, and then what are you guys expecting from this business? And that was an option. But yeah, to scale it up to that level was the investment was huge.
Yeah, well, our first order for that the distribution model was like $800,000.
Yeah.
Which was not viable for us, but it wasn't viable for Warfighter.
No,
like they were like, it's going to take us a full a 7-month cycle.
Yeah.
To get you enough cigars for an order that size. Yeah. So we were like, let's just, and you and I enjoy the smaller.
Well, that was like that's the trade-off, right? Is the two, we sort of like jumped over that. So like for everyone playing along at home, the two models in, well, really any business, but specifically for this example, our cigar business, was grow it really slowly, grow it with a really accurate fan base or like client
really
list,
targeted.
like a really targeted, and work on the community and the social aspect and the culture around cigar smoking in Australia, or become an import distributor and just service lots of stores, but maybe not work on the culture or give people the best experience with the new Warfighter, like the new exciting cigars that were coming into the country. And this was a conversation, once again, that we had with John and Scott, the owners of Warfighter, about how they built Warfighter and how they built such a successful brand in America. And they started with the first model. The working with the community and building a better customer base and improving the culture around their cigars, like building a culture around their cigars. And that's what we wanted to do here, and that's why we do the cigar nights.
Well, that's why we started smoking cigars together.
That's exactly right. Yep.
It's why we started the podcast. Like, we like talking and we like meeting with people and meeting with new people, and we just decided, like, we could just go and pick up 9 pallets of cigars at their port, sign them over to a distribution chain, pocket the money, and not give a shit if the cigars
are getting looked after,
are getting stored correctly, sold correctly, if the people selling them understand how to toast them and how to because the last thing you want, and the last thing obviously John and Scott want as owners of the brand, is for people to pick up a Warfighter cigar from a tobacco shop
and be like,
light and go, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah. And like how much feedback do you get? And like, once again, you guys answer this at home. The feedback you get from people who have bought cigars from tobacconists in Australia, and not like the cigar shops here. Like, there are a couple of very, very high-end cigar shops in Australia, but if you buy a cigar, you talk to anyone who buys a cigar from a tobacconist specifically, they always go, fuck, cigars are shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're just atrocious. Like, how do you guys smoke them? Like, and that was our feedback too, because we were just like all the people seem to enjoy them, and they're meant to have these flavours, and they're meant to have all this stuff. It's not meant to taste like a burning down barn. But that's what you get. And so then we started looking into it. It's like, oh, this is the reason why they have flavours. Yep. These are the tobaccos. This is how you store them. This is how you... It's like, holy shit, there's like this whole thing to it. And then we started learning that, and we started passing it on to people who wanted to smoke with us. And then we're like, holy shit, there's a culture here. There's a model here for this to grow.
And the other big thing we were getting was, like, we'd sell cigars, and we'd always follow up in a couple of weeks. Like, how'd you go? What was your favourite? Or what did you like or didn't like? Or... so that we could gauge what cigars to bring in more volume of. And people go, oh, I haven't actually smoked it, I'm saving it for Dad's 60th in September. And we're going, that's fine. But, like, the whole ethos of what we're doing is, like, enjoy a cigar because it's Wednesday afternoon. Yeah. Because it's Friday. Like,
take the edge off.
Yeah, it's that thing, like, do you buy the Ferrari and keep it in the shed so you don't put miles on it? And then have a tragic accident and die and never get to enjoy it, or do you drive it every single day, put 100,000 Ks on it, and who fucking cares?
Who cares? Like I guess if you have 2 Ferraris, you can keep one as your nice Ferrari, but like, for sure. But
our whole thing was like, don't buy a cigar to put in your cupboard for 6 months, to then share with 3 people on a special. Because what if you don't even get to the special occasion?
Or like, what happens if you really like it and you go, I should have been smoking these all the time?
Yeah, that's
or like,
right.
Yeah, it's raining and you don't get a chance to smoke it on that special day. Then like, when are you going to smoke it next? Like, just we're still importing them. Just keep smoking them. Like, it's like, what are you saving them for?
And that was the big driver for us to go with that smaller community based model, which I love.
It's growing. It's growing outside of just our small Toowoomba community here. Like, it is doing what we wanted it to do. But it just ties back into our conversation from last week. If you make it to a nursing home and you're sitting in the nursing home, will you be like, man, I should have driven that fucking Ferrari?
Yeah, I should have put some more Ks on it.
I should have put some more Ks on. I should have just gone for that picnic. Like, I should have just talked to that pretty lady. I should have, whatever. Like, if you're going to make it to a nursing home, just make sure you're not sitting there wishing you...
with an unburnt cigar
and now your taste buds are that fucked because you're 90 years old and full of medication that you can't enjoy it anyway.
Yeah.
By the time we get to a nursing home, if we make it to a nursing home, they'll have fucking banned smoking altogether, I'd say.
We'll still find a way. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. It's a little treat.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, I greatly enjoy the act of smoking. But I've always been, like, partial to nicotine. Mm-hmm. And as people are learning more, without turning this into a fucking mental health podcast, people are learning more and more about ADHD and all that sort of stuff, and it's becoming like a bit more. When we were kids, it wasn't a fucking thing, right? Like, no. If you had ADHD, it was like the worst diagnosis you could have, and they put you on Ritalin and bombed you out or whatever. So all the parents were like, didn't want their kids to have ADHD because it was going to be the the worst. Now it's a lovely ash pile, by the way.
You probably
it's a little treat.
See that in the camera, but you want that nice dome. That's how you know it's burning well.
And rolled well.
Rolled very well.
Rolled very well. It's a lovely ash. Anyway, the more science that's coming out about it shows that nicotine's really good for ADHD.
It's good for a lot of things. It's just that the method that 99% of people have been consuming nicotine is mixed with rat poison and shit, and it's killed 2 generations of people.
Yeah.
And now you look at like your nicotine gums and your nicotine patches and your
toothpicks
and the amount of, I listen to a lot of podcasts with screenwriters and directors, and they like, it's such a it just clears your head.
Yeah, opens up neural pathways. It's like proven to improve creativity, improve focus, and that's why it's good for ADHD. It's like settles your brain down. It just makes it so much better. And so that's why, like, we sort of, I guess, when you're younger, you don't really know. But, like, I started smoking when I was young, like, way too young. Like, shouldn't have been smoking. And, like, my parents could never figure out why I enjoyed it so much. And obviously, like, we didn't know all this stuff back then. But
it just calmed the
it just made it just calmed me down. I just always felt super chill, like just like a normal person after having a durry. Like it was real good. Anyway, so like I quit smoking because obviously that's terrible for you, and then you're always sort of looking for that thing. And there's plenty of good ways to ingest nicotine. We're definitely not trying to tell you that this is the only way to do it. But
this is just an enjoyable way
to do it. So I just genuinely enjoy the act of smoking cigars. Like it's just, and especially smoking them with good friends. Like, what else are you going to be doing?
Yeah.
But anyway, off that fucking weird neural tangent. What about you? Successful week?
So far, we've had a good week. Work's just work at the moment. It's just, we had like a 2-week patch, which we have every now and again, where you go, finally we can clean the shed, strip shelves, like get back, take stock,
Yeah.
We're back to like, I don't even know, there's 7 or 8 trucks outside. There's another, 9 in the shed, which is awesome. Like it's good, but it's just like, now we're starting to book into mid-November and you're like, Christmas is getting pretty close. We've got to really throttle this in a minute.
Yeah.
But it's a hard balance because you've sort of got the big jobs that need to be done, but you know that last 2-week run into Christmas is just going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So you it's always a gamble. Do you keep that last month just free and just book in what needs to be done, or do you just plough through, just shut the doors for 2 weeks and just come back like, you know what I mean?
No, I do.
We used to try and like have it fully scrubbed out, like nothing in the shed.
Yeah.
Start fresh January.
Yeah.
But
I feel like that's an unrealistic goal.
It's very, very hard to do. We end up like 2 hours before close on the last day in December.
Yeah.
Still
because you guys shut down for a minute, hey?
2 weeks this year. It just we always just try and pick a good range of time. Like we don't say it's going to be 3 weeks. Whether it's we always just say, well, the 18th is like the week before Christmas, and then whatever that is, a week after Christmas is pretty well like a Monday to Monday 2-week block.
Yeah.
So it works out.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty good. And no one else. It's getting to a point where there is nothing open.
Oh, it's like there's nothing open on Fridays.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like
it's good. Man.
It's not. It's not
good for you. It's
just absolutely ridiculous. Like my weeks are like I don't have enough time in my weeks to get everything I need done anyway. But like, what was I doing the other day? And they just weren't open. I was like, what is happening? It was just like a normal.
Oh, you were getting shoeing supplies.
That's right. I was getting stuff for shoeing. And like, there's just zero reason a shoeing supply store shouldn't be open on Fridays. But they were just like, we just shut down. It's like, oh my golly gosh, like this is just
because I used to stay open when it was just me, and I'd be like, I won't go to work every day, but if someone rings and there's work to be done, I'll go and do it. But you'd pull a heap of shit apart, you'd ring around, everyone's closed, no freight companies are worse. So it's like all you do is you end up coming back in after the Christmas break to like a shed full of pulled apart stuff.
That's right, yeah.
And nothing to fix them with anyway. So I was like, well, we might as well just close for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Take it, get your head cleared, get the systems back in place, and then just hit it again.
Yeah.
So, but work's just work.
Yeah.
It's just chugging away. Yep. I've taken on a coaching role for the kids' touch footy team, which is probably a bigger job than running a workshop.
Yep.
I offered my services to help out for 1 or 2 rounds, and I've now been added to the coaches team
good.
reach. So I'm now officially coaching. So that's been a learning curve. God bless teachers.
Fuck.
I had them we did an hour of training before the game. So the boys play 7:30 on a Friday night.
Yeah, okay.
So we met at the field at 6:30, and it's like they run 6 to a team, 6 aside for touch.
Yep.
So I thought, after I got the team list, I had 13 on my team, and I'm like, this is going to suck.
Yeah.
For your interchanges and stuff, the numbers just weren't right.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about it now, but then you sort of split the boys up into what positions they've played and who's played before, and I've got a good range of guys that have never played, they played a bit of league or a bit of soccer, but they never played touch footy.
Yeah.
And then guys have been playing touch footy for 5 years, and they're like, oh, can we do these tricks? And I've learnt this cutback, and can we train this? I was like, let's train. let's learn everyone's names.
Yeah, let's start with. Let's do some basic ball handling.
Let's become a team, because there's no point knowing how to do a rooster if you don't know the guy to your left what his name is to call out. You know what I mean? So and 12-year-old boys at 7:30 on a Friday night are just amped.
Yeah.
So I was just like, first game, you boys just run your own race. I'll run the interchange, and then we'll take stock at the end of the game and see where we were let down, whether we need to defend better or whatever, and then we can start basing some training around that.
Yeah.
So
you're taking it pretty seriously.
Oh, you got to get them over the line, mate. got to win. So, we've ended up, because I got 13, and it's just all the numbers.
Can you just kick one out of your team?
No.
Just fire one.
I want to.
Just do it. Just be like saying you didn't make the cut.
Saints in Toowoomba have many teams.
This is a life lesson.
Yeah.
You're about to learn. Good enough. You're not good enough, mate. Sorry.
Well, what I've done is we've got... So, in touch footy, you've got your mids, 2 links, 2 wingers. It's super simple positions.
Yeah.
So, we've got 4 mids and 4 links, and then 5 wingers.
Yeah, okay.
So I just rotate the mids and links every 5 minutes, and the wingers every 4 minutes.
Every 5 minutes?
Yeah. Because I do 20-minute halves.
Frequent intervals.
Yeah. So we might change it out to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's just that the wingers, I'm like, sorry, guys, you're going to have to just play 1 less minute per quarter.
Okay. Oh, you've got this really scheduled.
Oh, I had to. Because mate, I had 7 kids on the sideline. Can we get back on now? I'm like, you just got off the field. No, I just want to go. Next try. Can we go back on? I was like, no, you can't, because those guys haven't. Oh, it's fucked. It'll be fun. It'll be, and one of the guys on my basketball team coached the same boys last year, and he was just like, mate, you are doing God's work to step up and take that on. He was like, I didn't even I just deleted the app. I didn't even suggest that I would coach again. So it's all right. They finished the game. I'll give them a lollipop and send them home full of sugar, and that's the end of it. But it's something different, bit of fun. Yeah.
You back into basketball now?
Yeah, we are. Second game down last night. Had to win.
Second game already,
and
having a win already. Didn't you go all last season without winning?
We didn't win it all last season.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, 2 games.
We were actually second from the bottom all last season, but then we forfeited 1 game, and that dropped us to the bottom. So we had a good win last night. We were down a few blokes. We normally got 9 guys on the team.
Yeah,
we had 4 out, so we had no subs. Yep. So we played 40 minutes straight.
Yeah, okay.
And we were
how are your old bones?
Oh yeah, I was saying to you before we started, I just drove home and just walked straight in the shower, and full cold. And tried to settle down some inflammation.
Yeah.
But, it was good. We played a team that probably obviously haven't played very much at all together or at all.
Yep.
Really easy confidence boost for us, because, we beat them 55-16 or something. It was a pretty convincing win.
Battalion.
Yeah. But we've lost enough games to be every quarter we were it was 18-0, and we were like, oh, this is looking all right. And then we're like, we've been ahead by more and lost by more. So it was right up to 5 minutes to go. It was 49-10 or something.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, we've
probably
got pretty
this.
Right to just make. Let's just get across the line now. If we drop 35 points in 5 minutes, we shouldn't be here anyway.
We'll retire.
Yeah. So it was good. So message to all the boys that sat out last night and told them not to worry about coming back.
Yeah, that's right. Don't even need you. Just get out of here.
Stay home. Save your money.
Yeah, that's right.
It was good. Good to get a win. It's just we're not playing for sheep stations, but it's nice to not lose every game.
Yeah. Oh, you might be on a streak this year.
Maybe.
Who knows? Is it the same team?
Our team's the same, but they've shuffled the division, so a few of the better teams are in like Group 1, and a few of the teams, like, they've sort of taken the bottom 3 teams from Group 1 and put them in Group 2.
But you guys are all sort of getting used to playing.
Yeah, that's right.
So you might have a better
season.
So
we've got like 4 of us that have played together for 3 years, and we've sort of rotated a few guys in and out and picked up a few stragglers along the way. And,
nice.
And a few of them now have been with us for a year, so like, yeah, it's good. New uniforms due in next week.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, going all out.
Going all out.
No, it's good.
That is good.
And it's good, like, it's all week time sport. So the weekends there's
still
no
free.
sport, which is good. So
did you watch any weekend sport? Did you watch the Bathurst?
I watched some Bathurst.
Did you watch when... Oh, I knew I should have written his fucking name down. I've been waiting all fucking day all week to talk about it. Old mate, they'd binned his car and then just got out, walked into the fucking paddock and just got a beer and sat down with everyone. It's made like...
Chaz Mostert.
It's made international news.
Yeah, he is. And that's why they love Aussies. Like, even with like Van Gisbergen going to NASCAR, like, they just love him over there because he's just
relaxed.
He's just a rogue. He races elbows out, and then if he wins, he's like kicking footies into the crowd, and like, they just love him.
Yeah. No, it's good to see. It's good to see a big brand sport just ease back into Australian culturiness.
And I think it's probably
they're not forcing it.
No,
but they're just sort of letting the reins off. Well, I don't even know if V8 Supercars ever did it, but it did seem like they were veering away from their core demographic for a while. But it's really like it had more views than the NRL Grand Final. Like Bathurst, did really well. So, and
that doesn't count the thousands of people that camped there for the week.
7,000. Yeah, 7,000 campsites were booked out.
Yep.
So that's campsite. So that's like...
Yeah, that's not even the motels and the accommodation. They got on-track accommodation as well. I veered away from V8s years ago because it just...
That was boring.
It was boring. They went to that car of the future where every car was running the same gear, and I was like, it's just...
Yeah, what are you doing? Like, what is happening?
Didn't interest me at all. Whereas,
we were the same, and then, back into it.
Like, and like I've always, every year I'll put Bathurst on just in the background and check in every 20 or 30 laps and see how they're going. But when it started raining, they started binning cars in the wall, and then I watched that for a bit, and then I went outside and did a bit, and then come back with like 17 laps to go, and the top 3 were like bumper to bumper in the rain. I was like, this is going to be a good finish.
Yeah, they had like 1 million safety cars, so it just bunched everybody up. Like, it was just a good race.
But I think to me, it was... there was a lot of chat on the internet about like, it's really showing F1 how you should run a weekend, and it was like... It's a different thing.
It's a different animal.
But I think their main point was like, they just let them run in the wet.
Yeah, they just let them race.
Let them race. But
because they drive cars that are capable of driving in all weather.
They're not open wheelers that will just disintegrate.
Or just lift off the track and take off.
Well, who hit the wall and had his whole bonnet like hanging off the side of the car?
Yeah, and they just duct tape it up.
Limped it back to the pit. Like, an F1 car would have been in 4 pieces.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, but that ground effectness of the F1 just...
Doesn't work with wet tracks.
It doesn't work with any... But even wind fucks them up. Like, it's just... So I'm hoping that these new cars that are coming out next year for the F1, I'm hoping they're going to change that. Like, I haven't read have they released the guidelines?
Some of the guidelines are out. So they've got active aero, which the drivers can control. So they can change wing angles and stuff in the car. But they're getting rid of all of that ground effect side of things.
A lot of it or all of it?
I think it'll be all, and it'll be a lot until they flip one of Adrian Newey's cars and see that he's worked something out. I think they'll
got little tiny fans underneath it or something.
But I haven't read into much more of it than that. So
I'll just start doing some homework in it because it's going to be hopefully they've listened, and there was talk that they were going to bring V10s back. But I don't think they've done that.
No, they haven't. I don't think when they do,
that's going to be...
God, that was the best.
That's going to be
that was the best mirror.
That's going to be a boon for F1. They're going to be absolutely just... People are going to be cramming around there again because not only was the racing better, the cars were smaller, they were faster.
Oh, you could hear a car do a full lap of Spa from one position on the track. You could hear it the whole way around. They were just the coolest.
We went to Melbourne one year... And my brother went the year before and he's like, bring earplugs. It's going to be fucking crazy. Yeah. This is nuts. It's super fucking awesome. Got down there, brought Ear Pro, and there's just like a little Nissan.
Yeah, a little V6.
I was like, motherfuckers. I just missed out. I've never been to a live F1 with the V10s. My brother went to a couple, and he always like rags on about how good they are. So I'm just hoping, just for my own personal vendetta, that I can actually go and watch.
Yeah, well, even was that last year or the year before they had Alonso running Abu Dhabi in his like 05-06 Renault that he won his championships in
last year,
and you could hear like they had footage of like Hamilton in doing an interview and you could just hear Alonso down the straight and Hamilton's just like in awe. All the young guys were just like, fuck
so
me,
cool,
that's so much cooler than what we're racing now.
So they're just so much cooler because like they've proven they can do it with like renewable ethanol, green ethanol or whatever they called it. So there's no reason they can't. No. It's just a better race. Like it's just better racing. It's the same as these V8s. It's like it's just good to watch. Like, they're just good cars. They're fast. They're light. They're nimble. They zip around. They're not like.
Well, whereas you go to the V8s and they're heavy and they're big horsepower and heavy, but there's no ABS. There's no traction control. It's like it's the driver doing the driving.
Yeah.
There's none of this,
and it shows. Like it's just so much better to watch.
So Toyota's entering the V8s next year. They're putting in a Supra.
Yeah, okay.
Supra body, like a GR Supra setup.
Does that mean that they're going to release a V8?
No.
So there's not homologation rules like the WRC?
They're still running the same basic setup as the other two. Like, all the cars will still be fairly similar in engine and drivetrain.
Yeah. But I think they should bring homologation rules back to, like, all these sports. Like, I think you should have to release a production car for the V8
that used to be the
supercars.
biggest thing for V8s was win on Sunday, sell on Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
So if the Monaro won Sandown 500 on Sunday afternoon, sales for Holdens that week went through the roof.
Yeah,
because the cars they were racing was the same car. You could go and put money on and drive home yourself.
And drive home. Yeah, and those cars are still worth a fortune today. Like, And so you have to do the same for WRC. You've got to release, I don't know what it is now because they've changed the rules, but before, a couple of years ago, it was 2,000. You had to make at least 2,000 production vehicles that you based your WRC car off.
Yep.
And that made the Lancer Rally Arts. That made Peugeots. Like, it made all these like super cool cars.
Well, Mercedes even for some of the like some of their circuit like.
Was that the Class C?
Yeah, Euro Class racing. Look, they released like a hypercar and just put an extra seat in it and like a cassette player because they're like, you can't race this unless there's a production variant.
That was the McLaren, wasn't it?
The Mercedes had one as well, like a CLK GTR.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like years ago, probably mid-90s. And it was just like awesome race car. And they're like, you can't race it because it's not a production based on a production model. So they've released like a production model.
They need to just bring that back. I know. They just need to. They need to get rid of all these driver safety featured cars.
Fuck them. They know what they're signed up for.
Just make a better car.
Yep.
Just don't make a tinfoil box.
Go back to Group B Rally where the roll cages were like painted aluminium. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we just want a fast car for the weekend. Yeah, no, I don't know.
This is fast becoming the motorsport episode, isn't it? That's right.
It's just the sports
It's not for the listeners, it's for us.
That's right. Well, we can change speed really fast from motorsports to snacks you're eating whilst watching motorsports. So there's a hot debate in our household at the moment. Do you eat pizza pockets? Have you eaten pizza pockets? No. Okay, so
I'm not a pizza pocket operator.
Oh my god, they're the fucking they're the ideal snack. Like, they're a perfect snack. So it's a little dough ball. Do you know what a pizza pocket is? For all the listeners that don't know what a pizza pocket is, whether you listen from, I think Lithuania is our most outrageous, furthest away listener. So welcome, Lithuanians. But
Lithuanians would smash pizza pockets.
They would love them. So it's a pizza dough in a ball that they hollow the center out and they put pizza fillings in the middle.
Yep.
So it's like a ball of dough and you bite into it and you can buy Supreme ones that have got capsicum and olives and bacon and cheese and tomato sauce.
Yeah. It's just if you grabbed a piece of pizza and rolled it into a ball.
Yeah, just clumped it up in your hand. Right. Yeah. But you put them in, so they're frozen. They're little tiny frozen things. And you put them in the microwave and it says to put them in for 90 seconds. But if you do that, you don't end up with a pizza pocket. You end up with a tiny lava ball that you can't do anything with. It's just too hot.
Yeah.
But there's some people in my house that like them that way, just so they can wait till they get slightly colder to eat them. So they like bite them and then blow into them. So my argument is just leave it a little bit cold in the middle, because then it's kind of like warm dough with a cold inside. So I still like it half, like not frozen, but like fridge temperature in the inside.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's pretty weird. I wouldn't get around that.
Yeah, so
but it's like the old mouse coffins, like your party pies. Mm-hmm. I've never ever bitten into a party pie that's an ideal eating temperature.
Yeah, it's either burns the roof of your mouth or you're like, cold in the middle.
It's fucking frozen, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not an air fryer operator, are you?
No, because I think they're redundant. Yeah. I think they're entirely redundant. Yeah. We could go on a full podcast
you
rant.
You could probably put pizza pockets in the air fryer and they'd be primo.
They'd be too crunchy. The point is it's like soggy like dough. Soggy, right. I love soggy. It's the same as the reason why I put leftover pizza in the microwave and not in the oven.
Yeah, see, I do it in the oven.
Yeah, see, I eat
it cold. It's better cold.
Well, it's better just left on the bench because then it's just room temperature constantly. It's fine. It doesn't go off. It's not real food.
No.
But I think you have an oven. Just use your oven. Don't use an air fryer. Like, it's just...
Yeah, it's just a fan-forced oven that sits on
It's a tiny little fan-forced oven. It's not even big enough to do anything good with.
But you can pipe, because it's like a bucket. That's where I like them. It's like they're like a bucket, so you can tip a whole thing of frozen chips in the oven. You got to like lay them out on a tray.
Just get a deep fryer.
Yeah, but then it's fucking deep fried.
Yeah, but I put beef tallow in my deep fryer.
Yeah,
delicious,
100%
primo. It's like it's not meant to be. You're not meant to have like chips for every meal.
No.
So like, why have healthy chips for like the one meal a week you're going to have chips for?
Yeah.
Put them in your deep fryer with beef tallow. Cook them until they're crunchy. Get the Maggi rich gravy. Make it thick enough that you can eat it with a fork.
Yeah.
Put that on your chips. Get the chips a little bit soggy where the Maggi rich gravy is. Get a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Grated on top.
Job done.
Have that with your steak and your salad. But just do it like sometimes. Don't make sad, healthy, non-flavourful chips in your fucking bench oven. The ridiculous concept. But absolutely absurd.
That's what you're saying, like using an oven instead of an air fryer. You can't oven chips. They're shit.
No, they're rubbish. They're absolutely...
So you've replaced your oven with a deep fryer.
Yeah, but I also cook nuggets in my deep fryer.
Yeah,
which are better than...
I cook nuggets in my air fryer.
Yeah, but they're still
only because I've got
nuggets.
an air fryer sitting there.
It's just, you can call it... I don't think you should call it an air fryer. I think you should call it a bench oven. Like, that's all it is.
Call it a bench oven.
It's just stupid. Anyway...
Spoken like a true PlayStation operator.
Yeah, which I feel like we've had more votes for the PlayStation than the... There was some smart asses that said PC, but that wasn't in the debate.
That don't count.
They don't count because you guys are just the elitists of the game world. Not everyone can afford a gaming computer, whereas I feel like most people can afford a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like, my brother has a gaming computer and he spends absurd money on it. Absurd money. It's crazy. And, like, I understand. So this is the manufacturing thing. This is the, like, return on investment argument all over again. Are the graphics thousands and thousands of dollars better?
Not anymore.
Than a PS5 or a Xbox X? Is that the newest Xbox?
Series X.
Series X?
Yeah, that's what I've got.
How much better are computer graphics really to one of those?
Yeah,
like, they are better. I know that they're better.
But is it going to change the outcome of your half an hour that you get to to play it every week?
Yeah, no, it's the.
I just like the fact that you can just power up an Xbox at any time.
Yeah.
Kick back on the key. You don't have to be sitting at a desk. You can just kick back and I play some games on a computer, but I'm not like, I've got to have like the best graphics and the best
everything. But I feel like most real, like I watch, like we've talked about this before, we watch a fair bit of YouTube. And unless they're like some of these gamer YouTubes, unless they're doing it as like a display of the flex of how fucking good their PC is and show you how cool the graphics can actually look.
Yeah.
When they're actually playing Battlefield 6 now or Call of Duty or whatever, when they're actually playing it to play it properly, they drop all the graphics down anyway to make it load faster and be more competitive. Because if they're doing it at like a gazillion, whatever the highest resolution with the ray tracing and all that stuff on, it looks spectacular, but it runs like dog shit.
Yeah.
And so like my understanding is they drop it down to get the frame rates faster.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so
I assume
this is my argument is that they're still not using the maximum level of their PC when they're gaming properly anyway. So it's like, just spend the $800 on a fucking PlayStation and be done with it.
Chuck it in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then in 2 years, when the new PlayStation comes out, bin it, get another one.
Yeah, or sell it.
To
someone who hasn't got a PlayStation and wants to have a mediocre gaming experience.
Give it to Cashies.
Cashies will take it.
They take everything.
Chuck it on Marketplace.
Anyway.
Yes. No, it's...
Have you been playing Battlefield 6? Not that this is a gaming...
No, but I did give it a run.
podcast,
I went and bought it the other... And typical me, I just raced into like my set. I always just... My games I'll buy from EB Games because it's a game shop. It's not fucking Bunnings. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I was just like, we were out... Danny and I had a day off work and I was like, I'm just going to grab it while I'm here. Rolled in, grabbed the disc, went home, and I was talking to a mate that night, and he goes, are you going to get the new Battlefield? I was like, yeah, I actually just picked up. He goes, did you see JB Hi-Fi had it for like $79 instead of $99? And I was like, no, I didn't even think to look. I didn't even think to ask him to price match.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I buy one game a year.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like, it's been fun, the bit of time I've spent on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they've gone back to the Battlefield old, which is exciting.
Yeah, they've definitely catered for the older guys, I think.
I wonder, so like once again we talked about the EA buyout that is happening. So it hasn't happened, it's in movement.
Yeah.
But these things like are a conversation for a long period of time before they make press or before they've
already got the contracts drawn up.
Yeah, like everyone sort of knows where they're heading. And so I wonder if this, because they've added the portal and stuff back into it, so which is for the uninitiated,
the normal people,
the normal people that probably aren't interested in this because they listen to our podcast and think we're normal people, but it's like developer mode, so it allows players to build maps and build new games inside of the engine, and that hasn't been available for ages. And they didn't make it available because it basically, the community makes mods and stuff for free. So it ruins your ability to sell more different products after you've sold the initial game because there's just lots of free content available inside the ecosystem.
Yep.
And so a lot of publicly listed companies veer away from that model because they need to make more money on the product after they sell it to keep the profits.
With DLCs.
With DLCs, and they keep people on the hook. And so this is a enormous business model shift from the last Battlefield they released. Like, it basically is not even the same business that developed Battlefield 6. So I'm wondering if this buyout was the driving factor to cater to this and to create all of this stuff, because once you're private again, you don't have to have quarterly profit and loss statements, and you don't have to be making profit every quarter. They've got a 7-year model that they want to make EA more profitable over 7 years, not over a quarter. That really changes the business decisions and the development cycle of games.
And I think they listen to their consumers. Like, Battlefield 1 was their last big title, and it went really well, but then they released
nowhere near as good as this one.
Like a follow-up to that that was not as good, and everyone was like, this is shit.
Yeah.
So then I think they've just taken that a bit of hiatus and said, right, this is what the fans wanted. This is what we sold games on. Let's just do it. And like the weekend that Battlefield 6 launched, Call of Duty went on for free. Like they had like a free play weekend because they knew they were going to just start dropping.
So on Steam, which is there's two ways on PC. Once again, we don't have PC, but it's the main measurement for like gamey people to figure out if a game's good or not. Had a concurrent player count of 747,000
They filled the servers. Like, the servers weren't big enough.
Crazy.
People were jumping on the plane and couldn't get into games because the servers were full, which is very impressive.
Yeah, it is super impressive. So I don't know. I think hopefully, it's a good sign for things to come from EA and from a lot of these big companies that are turning away from being publicly listed and going back into private, because it is more based on long-term forecasting and long-term.
Yeah.
It's more based on community growth.
Yep.
Tying it right back to the start of our thing, if you're like with the cigars or with games, it's all the same stuff. If you look after the community that's been supporting you the whole time, your company's just going to do better. Yeah. Like, you're just going to be more successful than if you try and scattergun approach to...
Yeah, and just go for the quick buck.
Go for the quick dollar. It's just never going to work. So, like, I'm really hopeful that a lot of these bigger companies are starting to see that maybe the short-term benefit of being listed on the stock exchange and having to do every quarter making more profit, laying all these people off and looking into this stuff, that hopefully they're starting to figure out that maybe the long game of looking after the community and making more value for money is coming back. Like, hopefully, and hopefully that shows in manufacturing, not just in the game industry. We're just using that as an example, but like, how good would it be if you started seeing more value in the things you bought, just in general?
I've found, even me personally, like, I've shifted a lot. Not that I buy myself lots of things, but if I'm looking at something, I will put off buying until I know it's a product that will last me, a long time. Like, I'm looking at things now that I could hopefully, like, pass down to my kids.
And that's a cool thing to think about when you're buying stuff.
Like, I've started doing a lot more writing at home, just like little journal entries, and just taking all my notes down for this on paper instead of on my phone. And I was like, I bought a really nice, like, titanium pen. It was like $90, but I was like, this thing will last forever. I will give this to Spencer one day. He can sign his fucking year 12 graduation. You know what I mean? It's something. You can do the same amount of writing and the same neatness of writing with a fucking Bic. $3 pen.
And there's a place and a time for a Bic $3 pen.
Yeah, exactly right. I've got a drawer full of them because they get lost here. We lose 5 pens a day here, and there's 3 people at work. But yeah, I've really shifted to, like, happily paying a little bit more for something that I envision will last.
Yeah, that's right. I hope that it's going to last a long time. So, and like, we're really good at, like, naming things. Like, for some reason, everything gets, like, a label, right? Like, the music we used to listen to is now called dad rock. Like, like, everyone just gives weird names to stuff, and it's called underconsumption core. It's what they've labelled this next trend. That's the movement of, like, recycling and upcycling and, like, buying less things but buying the thing that you can use for a lot of different stuff. And, like, I don't generally align myself to, like, trends or, like, names of stuff, but I think that's just a good concept to live by. It's like, do you need to buy,
well, are you better off buying a $60 secondhand cast iron fry pan that was built in the 1970s that will be still around in 2070 versus the latest and greatest non-stick
which is
piece
terrible
of shit that you got to replace every 2 years.
They're banning a lot of that non-stick. This is super interesting. They're banning a heap of... There's a specific...
We just replaced our non-stick the other day because it was like, it's one scratch and then they're fucked.
Did you buy a cast iron?
A stone.
A stone?
Yeah. Only because I was in town. I was like, this will do. I needed a fry pan.
A stone one?
Yeah.
What, do they carve it out of a stone?
No, they're like a cast aluminium pan with a stone coating.
Yeah, okay. Is it actually stone?
Probably not. In 4 years, they'll be banning them all.
That's a super weird
then
one.
I've been looking for I bought a new barbecue, and it wasn't a lifetime barbecue because I don't give a shit. It's out in the weather. But it came with a wok burner off to the side. So I was like, I need to get a semi-decent cast iron. I've got some good cast iron gear in the camper, but, like, just a semi-decent, like, mid-size, just for doing sauces and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not going to buy one of these $50 non-stick pieces of shit to have out there. So that's where I've started. I've been even looking, like, Marketplace and, like, go to, like, second-hand shops to find the old, like, proper.
You know where you find them?
Where?
Super random spot, Anaconda.
Yeah.
They've got, like, camping packs. We've got one for the camping, and we also have some for inside. But they've got like these canvas bags that are just the old school
cast iron,
big black cast iron, super heavy pans.
Yep.
It's like, because we looked fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Brad wanted one for ages, my brother, because he was cooking his steaks like a fucking animal.
In the oven.
In his air fryer. And so, like, I spent ages looking and found it at Anaconda of all places. They just have those really rudimentary looking old school big black, thick as fuck.
Yep.
And so, like, they're good for cooking because they're good, especially good for steaks and sauces, because once you get them hot, they stay hot for ages. It's like a little tiny barbecue. So, if you're looking, not that Anaconda fucking gives a shit, but there's some really, really good cast iron.
Yep.
Like, they come with a little one, medium one, and a big one as part of these, like, canvas bag packs.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Because I bought they call it like a hillbilly fry pan for the camper. It's got like it's out of like pressed like steel.
Yeah, okay.
And it's the same. Like, you got to be a little bit careful. It's not as heat sensitive as stainless.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like, they're really, really good to cook on. Like, once you get them hot, they cook fucking perfectly.
Yeah, okay.
And once you season them, they're non-stick anyway. Like a good cast iron, my camp oven that I've had forever. I've got a spun steel camp oven as well as a cast iron one.
Yeah.
Because I dropped one of my cast iron ones and just fucking shattered, because they do. But so I bought a spun steel one. And once I got it's a process to get them coated.
Yeah, once you get them going.
But once I got it seasoned, you can cook. I cook like nachos in it. I cook casseroles in it. Nothing sticks to it ever. You just wipe it out.
Brilliant. Yeah. Just never scrub them. Never scrub cast iron.
Just wipe them out.
Wipe them.
Yep. So, and I switched to like rice bran oil for seasoning.
Yeah.
Just because it's got a really high smoke point.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can really like get them.
Super hot.
Well, I used to put them in the barbecue, like get the barbecue red hot and just sit it in there till you had to like take it out with welding gloves.
Yeah.
And then wipe rice oil in it.
Yeah.
Let it cool off.
Yeah.
Back in, heat it right up again.
Yeah.
Dose it again until you get that real like black shine.
Yeah.
And then it's like
non-stick as shit.
Yeah. So, super keen with this weather now. Like I needed a new barbecue and I've still got my smoker, and so I was like, I'm going to treat us to some good, like we steaks on the fry pan, but I was like, nah,
get amongst it.
So I went and got some porterhouses the other day, big, like good thick porterhouse, reverse seared them. So good. Just salt and pepper.
They looked phenomenal.
Yep. So smoked them for half an hour at 90 degrees.
Yep.
And then had the barbecue beside it at like 500, like red hot. Like 3 minutes aside, got that real crunchy, crispy coating.
The Maillard reaction.
And then rest them with like a teaspoon of butter on top. And,
there's this true blue garlic butter you can buy from Coles and IGA. I don't think Woolworths has it. But it's in these little square tubs, and it's a mixture of herb, garlic, and butter. And you rest it with that.
Yeah,
fucking
have to give that a red hot go.
Yeah, give that a fucking run, because it's the only, you don't need sauce, you don't need anything, because
like sauce on steak.
Once you rest it with that, all the juices and the butter and the herbs and the garlic all like turn into a thing anyway. You just fucking eat that like an animal with your hands and get into it. It's the fucking.
Well, that's how I serve it to. And like our kids have, like, they've only ever. I don't think they know what a well done steak looks like, because it's just anytime they've had steak. Not if we're at a pub, I'll get a medium rare, and can I try a bit of that? So they've always just had that medium rare steak. So, which is really good for me, because you can cook them properly.
Yeah.
But I just slice them up thin for the kids, and then they just like. Finger food. It's great. It was so good. And I ate it, back to eating outside.
Oh,
it's the best.
So good.
So it was like the best Saturday I've had in so long. We had a really good day.
Yep. Took
the kids out for a swim. Then Danny got home. We did really nice dinner. She took the kids inside to watch a movie. I fired up a cigar and a bottle of whiskey and some tunes. And I was like, fuck yeah, we're back.
Feet up. And just
it was a best. It was such a mental health reset. Like, I just needed it. I was just like gassed. Mm-hmm. Didn't talk to anyone, didn't text anyone, just had like tunes in the background. The dog fell asleep beside me, and I was just like, didn't have any desire to look at anything or nothing. It was just like,
just sit there and listen to the backyard.
It was fantastic. No. So should be more of it.
Yeah, that's the only reason I couldn't live somewhere. Like, I was watching a video of Siberia the other day, and like, looks like a fucking cool place to live, but like, there's no barbecuing with your feet up outside with the dog in Siberia.
No.
It's like it's so needed. Like, occasionally you just have to sit out there, and like, it felt like winter went forever.
Yeah.
I know we've said that a million times on this podcast already, but yeah, I've just started doing the same, like sitting outside, eating outside, like doing all the stuff we need to do, but it's just, I don't know, we don't live in a shit house, but like,
no, but I just prefer sitting outside.
It's just so much better all the time. It's just infinitely better. Yeah, I don't know. Probably people don't really want to listen to our cooking habits. I don't know.
Well, they can.
Yeah.
It might motivate someone to do the same. I know, like, I sent a photo of that steak to my brothers, and one of my brothers, I was talking to him on the phone the next day or two, and he was like, went straight out, bought some eye fillets, like, same thing, like, cooked them up for the kids, just had like a primo afternoon.
Yeah.
They're in Townsville, so like, they've been swimming year round.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he was like, it was so good just to have, and you don't need a lot with them. Like, if you do a good steak, like, I just did sauteed some mushrooms and a bit of broccolini.
Yeah.
And that was all.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even care if you guys don't eat your greens. Like, just enjoy the steak.
Yeah, just get amongst the steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, do you go much on that carnivore diet?
I've never tried it. I don't know. I don't have the... I think the people that promote it have got a very different lifestyle.
Yeah.
That we do. Like, they're like, just have steak for every meal. I'm like, man, I fucking walked around here with a reheated burger bun like at 3:30. That was my lunch. Was like, I didn't even sit. You know, I can't... I could probably work it out, cook a steak in the morning and have it cold, or...
Yeah, then you got to chew on. Yeah. Which is apparently good for your teeth. So our jaws are recessing because we don't use them properly. So they're physically like measuring our bites are getting smaller and smaller, and that's why we're having so many teeth problems, because we don't chew on steaks or
that's what they were saying,
hard things anymore. Like, we just
skeletons they're digging up from the Roman age don't have fucked teeth, whereas I've got shit teeth. Like, you know, everyone nowadays
everyone's got tooth
head
problems,
full of fillings and busted teeth, and
and it's like super interesting because they attribute it to the like introduction to grain to our diets. Yeah. So because obviously there's a lot more people, it's a lot harder to give everybody meat and stuff for every meal. So we substitute a lot of our calories for grains, and they're obviously soft and chewy.
Yeah,
and
you don't need
sweeter and
jaw
stuff.
muscles.
Yeah, you don't need any jaw muscles.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, they've been witnessing the deterioration of our jaws and our teeth because
that's why
we don't use them properly.
That's why you get broken teeth and teeth falling out and all sorts of things, is because you're not using your teeth anymore, and so your jaw gets crowded. Yep. And then there's not enough room for all of the teeth that you have.
So here's a top tip for everyone: eat with your hands. Don't use a knife and fork, and just tear it with your jaws and your teeth. Because it's actually better for your dental health to not use a knife and fork and to actively rip and chew.
And we might, our next evolution, we might have 4 less teeth. You know what I mean? Like, our bottom jaw will just remove.
Wouldn't you look fucking retarded doing that, though?
Well, you wouldn't know. If you lost your fucking back, your molars or something like... Is it your molars at the back?
I don't know.
Fuck if I know. The dentists use weird names just to fuck with you.
They do, I think so.
But if you just stop growing those back 2 teeth because there wasn't enough room, you'd probably find that...
Well, I think lots of people get their wisdom teeth and shit taken out now, don't they?
Yeah, that's fucking obvious.
Yeah.
If there's wisdom in teeth, there's a fucking lot of people that
a lot of people missing their back teeth, I think.
Yeah.
Holy dooly.
Fucking your delivery driver's missing. I reckon he took his out at birth.
At birth, he never had them.
Holy moly. Yeah. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah. We get 2 deliveries a day here, so like a 10 o'clock and a 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
He had 4 goes to deliver 1 day's worth of shit.
Good on him.
Oh, mate.
Just using up...
He must be paid by the kilometre.
Yeah, I was going to say, just using up the fuel card. He loves it. Yeah.
Nightmare.
Anyway. Absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
That's teeth.
Any other interesting tidbits you've got for me this week? Any other notes?
Not really. It depends how much longer you want to get into it, because I've got some bangers, but we've sort of gotten gotten well distracted talking about fry pans and teeth.
Yeah, well. Fry pans, teeth, and motorsport.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's going to be this episode's title, I think. Well, let us know how you guys are going, and
leave us some more random comments, guys. We had a banger the other day. I sent it to Ben because Ben doesn't read the comments much. That's my job, but I don't know what I meant to write this chap's name down, but it was on the Nikola Tesla chat.
Yeah,
and it was. I should have. Oh, my phone's recording, so I can't show you, but. It was worth it. It was nearly like a... Have you got it there?
Yeah, I do.
Can you read it out? I'll read it out.
You read it out.
Mate.
Nobody needs to watch me fucking...
It was early morning, and I was like...
It was like literally at like 4 o'clock in the morning you sent me this fucking thing.
Well, that's when I read it, and I was like, it is way too early for processing these words. How long is it? It's a fair
chew, but it's worth chewing. So to give it context, we talked about Nikola Tesla and how he may have been... talking to potentially the wrong person about his inventions, and then how he got knocked off because of it.
Yeah. And so Percy Barbo commented, and this just blew my head to pieces. Tesla is a Christos starseed from the future timelines of Venus. His mission, while on Earth, was to reverse engineer the lost free energy technology from Atlantis, Jeshua, and Mary, are Sirian blue starseeds from Sirius B. Your planet has been under negative alien invasion and control for 5,500 years. Humans have been reduced to 2-strand DNA, operating from 12 junk DNA, memory-wiped lifespan reduced, and are recycled in a lower fourth-dimensional soul trap every time you die. Right now, 3 million souls from Sirius B are incarnated into human families and just saved your asses from being wiped off the Earth. Again, in a repeat of Atlantis 12,500 years ago, all this information and appearances in your oceans and skies, ice wall being exposed, your prison being exposed, humans are hard work, but Infinite Creator has big plans for you. Divine plan, please wake up. Peace to all.
This is legitimately a comment from one of our posts. We get some absolute rippers, but
it was
my brain.
Yeah, mate, it was
still
so good.
Can't comprehend.
I was like, what?
There was so much information just dumped into that fucking...
So good. So keep that shit up.
Keep it up.
That rattles me.
Oh,
it's so good.
Yeah, it makes us really, really consider what we're doing, because it's...
There was a lot. I'm still unpacking it.
Yeah, I think we're going to be unpacking. I think if you gave that to the smartest scientists in Australia, they're going to be unpacking that one comment for the next considerable future, because there's just a lot of information in there.
A lot of
information in a very succinct, thoughtful way, delivered, I think.
Yep.
I enjoy the peace to all at the end.
Yeah, he was very, very, very nice way to finish.
Yeah, I just think it was very thoughtful.
Yeah.
After just dumping all of how we're doomed.
DNA. There's people from other planets living here. And
one paragraph summed up the entire human...
Yeah, it was great. So if you've got some noise in your head, chuck them in the comments, because they're fantastic.
They are fantastic, and we love all of them. We love all you guys. And the feedback, like just in my everyday life, just from people that come up to me now, and just say how fucking much they're enjoying kicking back on whatever day or whatever time they sit back and listen to this podcast and
arguing with us.
I
got in the car with the wife the other day, and she was listening to an episode, and I just like let it run. I hate listening back to them, but she was like yelling. Like, we'd say something, she'd be like, no, that's not right. And I was like, do you do this every time you listen? She goes, it's so infuriating. I just want to be at the table with you guys to, like, pull you up on this shit. So, that was funny as I thought that's great. So, she's not only arguing with me when I'm with her, but when she's listening to it, she can argue with me in her own time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And do more of it. If you guys if you guys have...
We've been fact-checked a bit, which is good.
Yeah, it is good.
I've learned some stuff.
Yeah, I've learned some stuff. I deeply enjoy it because...
well, the Asahi, you commented about Asahi licensed Guinness. It's actually the opposition to Asahi.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll show you that comment off camera.
But okay.
So Lion is another... big brewing.
Oh, it's the...
So Lion have the license for Guinness, not Asahi.
What's the one for Asahi then?
Don't know.
I was talking to someone the other day.
Yeah.
I swear...
I actually fact-checked the fact-checker and I was like, man, this is why we don't fact-check.
Yeah, this is why we don't... We're a very factual podcast. Anyway, as long as you guys are starting to think about stuff and making us think about stuff, that's kind of the point of a... open conversation. I've got zero problem with being proven wrong.
Bring it on.
Absolutely love it. Because
tell us more about the history of the Venus.
Yeah, Series B. We love it.
Yeah.
Go hard. Or Lion Nathan owning owning Guinness instead of Asahi because it was fucking Great Northern.
Yeah, right.
Great Northern is owned by Asahi.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I probably got that wrong as well, but
I'm pretty
sure we'll find out next week. Anyway, absolutely appreciate you guys. We are blown away by the support from the locals and from overseas and from the comments. It wasn't a joke. We dead set have people listening from Lithuania, from the Netherlands, from fucking everywhere.
The US is picking up.
The US is big. So hello to all of our Yankee friends, all of our
global friends,
brothers from across the pond. Welcome, and hopefully you guys have stuck with us and listened through the episode again, and we'll be here next Wednesday doing it all over again. Reach out. You know where to find us now. We're going to stop harping on. No, we're not going to harp on about it. You guys know what to do. Support us where you can. Tell your friends. Talk to a loved one. Fucking do what you need to do. Get some work done. Pull your feet up. Have a smoke. Have a beer. Don't tell us what to do. We're not your real dad.
You do you.
You do you, boo. We love you for it. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See you guys.
See ya.